It can be super time consuming to actually do research on a trade before you know if it's a fair deal or not. In this video, I'll be going over one of the most popular and my personal favorite browser extension that makes trading super easy and fast. Before we get into that, I just wanted to remind you that I am hosting a giveaway for this Huntsman Autotronic in field tested condition. $250 value. To enter, all you have to do is make sure that you're subscribed and leave a comment down below. I'll be picking the winner as soon as we hit 5,000 subscribers. In this video, I went over a really helpful and OP extension for flipping skins, and today we're going to be looking at a similar extension that's primarily for trading skins. The hardest thing when trading is actually pricing items. Normally when you're sending or when you receive a trade, you'll look up all of these skins and try your hardest to get an accurate price for each skin. Well, this extension automatically prices skins, tells you how profitable a trade is, and is super customizable. As you can see, it's literally called CS2 Trader, and it's actually really popular and trusted. Most traders use this exact extension, and you've probably seen it in a few other videos before. However, there's a couple settings you'll want to make sure you have right before you can actually use it correctly. And obviously it's super customizable, but I'll be going over my settings and explaining what each one does. After you've added it to your browser, obviously I have Opera and it is already installed, so I don't have to do that. You just have to go to the extension settings in the top right corner. I'm pretty sure this is the same for Chrome as well, and you need to click on options. Now this will take you to a page with a lot of different options, and honestly a lot of these you really don't have to worry about. I will just show you my favorite settings and kind of explain what each one does. So colorful items, I have that turned on because it actually makes it a little bit more obvious whenever a skin is rare, like a sapphire or a ruby for example. It'll actually make the background blue or red. And then you can change the float precision. This is basically how many decimal points it shows in the float. I have mine on 4 and I'm pretty sure that's default, and I think that is okay enough, unless of course you need to see the float more precisely. If you're doing a trade up contract or something, you can change this to whatever you want, all the way up to 16. And then all of these other settings on the general page I have turned off. You can probably turn them on if you want to. I doubt that it will actually break anything, but I just have them turned off because I've never really had a need for them. Now in the pricing tab, this one is actually the most popular one, and what you want to do is set your currency, of course, wherever you live, whichever currency you use, and then the provider is very important. So if you're going to be trading skins a lot, what you want to do is actually set this to buff.163, and I would recommend the starting at price because that will give you a more realistic price. Although I'm actually personally using CS Float because, again, if you saw my video on flipping skins, I primarily use CS Float in GamerPay to actually flip skins, and I don't trade as often as I flip, so my pricing is on csfloat.com. And basically what this does is when you go into your inventory, it will show you the exact price of your skin on the bottom left right here, and it takes this price from wherever you tell it to on the settings page. So I am using CS Float. So for example, my M9 Bayonet Slaughter is going for $1,005 right now on CS Float, and that is where it is taking the price from. And the reason I recommend to use buff whenever you're trading is because most traders actually do use the buff price, but it will also give you a more realistic price for your skin. For example, my same knife is like $25 to $30 less on buff, and of course, if many other traders are actually using the buff price, this is what they're going to price this knife at instead of $1,005. And then you want to set your price update frequency. I actually have mine on 24, but thinking about it now, I might actually want to shorten it. I'll put that on 12. It basically is just how quickly it updates the prices in your inventory. You can also come in here to manually refresh the prices if one of them doesn't look too right. Now that is pretty much all I messed with in the extension, and it should completely transform your experience. Now obviously you've seen it before, but this is what your inventory should look like without the extension. Kind of bland and a little bit boring, and it also doesn't really tell you the price of your items unless they are selling on the Steam market, but let's be honest, no one really cares about that price. And after having the extension turned on and changing those settings that I talked about earlier, your inventory should look more similar to this. So it will actually show you the item's rarity in the background, show you the price on the item, and actually show you when the trade hold expires. For example, on my M9, the trade hold expires in just 2 hours and 41 minutes, and it says the exact time right here, and it also gives you a little preview up in the top corner, as well as showing you the condition, the wear, and the price. And there's a bunch of cool things that you can do as well. For example, you can see the total inventory value of an inventory, and this doesn't just have to be your own. You can see this number for all other inventories. And there's a really cool thing that you can do right here. Whenever you sort, you can actually sort by all of these different options. What I like to do is do price expensive to cheap, and it makes your inventory page look a lot more clean, organized, and just easy to look at. And it's even nice to have this extension whenever you are flipping skins, because it's so easy to just take a glance at your inventory and see exactly what you're working with. And when it comes to trading, obviously it is the same exact thing. This is just a random person that I found off of the discussions page for CS2. And whenever you're trading, it will give you a bunch of different information. Like here, of course, you can sort. Obviously, I do price, and it will only show you the tradable items and also give you all of the same information as before. And this also works on the other person's inventory as well. So if I click on their inventory, I can sort price expensive to cheap and basically find whatever I am looking for. And the best thing too is that whenever you're sending a trade, for example, if I wanted a crazy trade and I just wanted their Karambit Tiger Tooth for my case hardened, let's say if my case hardened was special or something like that, it will show you down here in the trade summary that this trade is $911 in the profit, or 387% profitable. Whereas if I did something like this, it is $130 in the negative, or negative 55.7% profitable. And obviously it takes this price off of these prices here, which are taken from the marketplace that you set. And again, I suggest if you are trading very often to use buff price, but if you are flipping, to use the price of whichever website you flip on most often. And for me, it just happens to be CS Float. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you want more like it, definitely make sure to let me know down in the comments below, and subscribe so that you don't miss any of those videos. Sometimes YouTube will actually push my videos and recommend them to people, but sometimes they just won't. So it really helps if you are subscribed so that you don't miss any of the future videos. I definitely will be making a whole ton of other videos teaching you guys the best things for trading and flipping skins and making money from CS2. And I'm going to be teaching you guys everything that I've learned over my journey of trading and flipping skins. And I won't be gatekeeping anything, so definitely make sure you stick around for those videos. By the way guys, we now have a Discord where I am doing a ton of giveaways. The most recent giveaway winner was actually just picked last week, and I will be doing a new giveaway next week. So if that is something that you are interested in, definitely make sure to join. The link will be down in the description below. It is also just a really cool place to hang out and talk with like-minded people, and also stay in the know about news relating to CS2, as I post most of the stuff that I make videos about in the Discord beforehand. Also, YouTube tells me that up to 90% of people watching this video right now are not subscribed. So if you just checked and you aren't, please make sure to hit that sub button and click the bell so that you never miss another upload. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end of the video. It really means the world to me, and I'll see you in the next one.